My experience in Warri is something that I wouldn't say somehow baffling. Yes, there was excitement, but there is this baffling aspect that made me worried. And it should come in terms of warning to tourists who might want to try out one or two things that are tried out there. This comes as a warning to tourists. You need to pay attention to what I will say. Meanwhile, this is 12 o'clock. Now, in this 12 o'clock, I'm going to be a bit quick because it comes as a warning. Now, in Warri, I spent days in Warri trying to record, trying to witness, trying to document the coronation anniversary of Olu of Warri, Obiane Atuashe III. Now, at some point, we had to travel across water to a town called Ode-Shekiri. And when we got to the point where we're supposed to take off, I saw speedboats without life jackets. And this is disturbing because, given recent events in Nigeria, the fact that a popular personality lost his life in the high sea and in Niger Delta too, because he didn't have his life jacket up, I thought that by now authorities would have been focusing on making sure that speedboats have life jackets. See, nothing works without enforcement. People might say in the Western world that no, it's not like that. Boats have life jackets. You can't operate without a life jacket. These things don't work without enforcement. If there are people enforcing the law, making sure that you don't operate as a speedboat owner without a life jacket, it will work. People must make sure they have life jackets. But when I got to the point where we're supposed to take off, I saw several speedboats, no life jacket. In fact, I took that risk too because I had other passengers with me who seemed not to be bothered that we weren't wearing life jackets. And the owners of the boats or the operators of the speedboats didn't seem to care too. It seemed that it was a normal practice to have speedboats plying such high sea without life jackets. I must tell you, I was smiling all through while we were traveling, but it wasn't funny at all. I was just smiling for the camera. I didn't like that at all. And I'm saying that authorities, not just at federal or state level, but even the management of the jetty or the point where the boat owners stay, their union and all that, they should ensure that boat owners should have life jackets. In fact, while coming back, I made sure I got into only a boat that gave me life jacket. My friends and I insisted that we were going to enter speedboats that offered life jackets, and that was how I wore one while coming back. And I'm saying this experience is not good. The situation is not good at all. In fact, I actually have a personal life jacket. I have mine. Because of this kind of situation, I decided to buy one portable one that I'll be carrying around whenever I'm going on sea adventures. That is, I am sure I'll be entering a boat, any kind of boat, whether canoe, speedboat, any kind of water transportation. I had to get mine. But you know, when I went to Warri, I didn't know that I was going to cross the high sea to a town, of course, called Big Warri or the Shekiri. I didn't know I was going to head to such place. Otherwise, I would have carried mine. And that is why it's good for everyone to have this. You don't have to wait for the government to do what it's supposed to do. But I'm still saying that probably not everybody will want to carry this or can afford this. But for a tourist, if you get into a place where you have to ply water transportation, insist on having a life jacket. Because when we crossed over to the other side, while waiting for other boats to come back, I waited a bit to see what was happening, and I saw that there were speedboats that had life jackets. Every passenger had life jackets. And I did inquiry and I heard that those were more organized speedboats, which means it's possible that passengers can have life jackets. So, authorities involved should find a way to make this possible because it's a risk to tourists. Any way you look at it, it's a risk to exist in such form of transportation without a life jacket. Not a good experience at all. But then, the third coronation of Olu of Warri, Ojiane Atuashe III, which I attended, was actually fun. And it helped me to forget the risk I took while going to Big Warri, that is the town called Ode-Shekiri. But hey, life jacket is very essential because I don't think I would like to take this kind of risk again.